Name one state that borders Canada. New York. We elect a president for how many years? 4. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion, freedom of speech. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Who vetoes bills? The President. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What major event happened on September 11, 2001, in the United States? terrorists attacked the United States? What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What does the president's cabinet do? Advises the president. Name your U.S. representative. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. Who makes federal laws? Congress. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. In what month do we vote for president? November. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. Name one of the longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. When was the Constitution written? (1787). What is the capital of your state? How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What are 2 cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The President. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? .435 Who was the first president? George Washington. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. Who is the governor of your state now? What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Who is the governor of your state now?